and welcome to the Science Lab. I'm Natalie Brett, and I had your children last year for 7th grade life science, and I'm excited to have them again this year for 8th grade physical science, which is chemistry and physics. Yes, I am coming to you virtually. I apologize that I could not be there in person with y'all this evening. However, my absence is in the name of love. I'm at a wedding. In fact, I could not miss it because I'm the matchmaker. My childhood friend and my dear friend from college fell in love. And I'm there to celebrate with them tonight. In fact, right about now, I'm giving a toast. So thank you for understanding as to why I could not make it. I'm going to give y'all a rundown of what to expect. I'm going to start with curriculum projections, essentially what the students have to look forward to, and then I'm going to touch upon the weighting of my assessments and overemphasize the fact that the students have 2 final exams. They have one chemistry final exam right around March, and then another physics final exam at the end of the year in May, right before they graduate. And then I'm going to talk about Sycamore, our new computer program that the school is using, and then I'm going to finish up with iPads 101. If y'all have any questions, feel free to email me, and I'll be happy to answer your questions or address your concerns, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. So first quarter, a little bit of a review. We just finished up lab safety, basically what not to do in the science lab, and the scientific method, and we're beginning the content of our chemistry unit, which is all about measuring matter, the different states of matter, solid, liquid, gas, and plasma, and then how those different states behave, and then boom, second quarter. And we begin second quarter with a project. It's a hands-on project. It's an alternate energy resource project where the students research a source of alternate energy. They can choose from a plethora of topics: solar power, wind power, hydroelectricity, nuclear energy, geothermal energy. The choice is theirs, and then they'll design a 3D visual and put together some sort of presentation to teach the rest of the students about their topic of choice. And then we'll finish up second quarter all focused on the elements in the periodic table, and there'll be a couple individual projects sprinkled throughout, and then we'll end with chemical bonding and chemical reactions. Lots of cool labs associated with that, I'm sure you could imagine. And then third quarter is acids and bases, mixtures, solutions, suspensions, and colloids, and then I finished third quarter with carbon chemistry or organic chemistry, and then they'll have their chemistry final exam. Fourth quarter, we begin physics. It's project-based assessments, so they begin with Newton's third law project. Essentially, they have to design a vehicle, it's for my engineering friends, using Newton's laws of motion to project that vehicle. This time of the year, all of their assessments will be unannounced, so pop quizzes, to ensure that they're on track and they're focused, right there at the end of the year before they graduate. And then I'll finish with forces and waves and electricity and magnetism. As far as the assessments goes, tests are heavily weighted. They're 35% of the students' grades. They know at least a week ahead of time when their tests will be. Projects also heavily weighted, 25% of their overall grade. Labs are 15%. And yes, we've already had 2 formal lab reports due this year. The students have done a fabulous job. This is something we touched upon last year. Essentially, to prepare them for high school, I use the same format as most of the high schools within the Archdiocese use, so they'll be over-prepared as far as that goes. Quizzes, those are worth 15%, and homework is worth 10%. My homework policy is as follows. Each quarter, the students start with a 100. Every time they do not do their homework, it's -5, and they cannot work their way back up. So if they don't do their homework twice in one quarter, then they have a 90 for 10% of their grade. And then they start fresh second quarter with a 100. I do not check for accuracy. I simply check for completion, or like effort put forth. If they attempted the homework, then they will get credit for it. Sycamore, your new middle name. Sycamore is where you and your children should be able to log in and check or monitor progress. It's where I'll be posting all the grades. I also have a calendar tab there where it has all the due dates for the projects and the formal assessments, so quizzes and tests. Anything content-based or resource-based lives on the iPads. So speaking of the iPads, NetText. NetText is the app that we've been using. We had a little issue at the beginning, but the kids have done great troubleshooting. Everybody is where they need to be, so no worries. And then there's two different methods for the textbook. They can use the PDF version of the textbook flexbook that I've put on the NetText app. It's their first unit of study, or they can use the iBooks. So this is differentiation according to reading level, and I've spoken with them on what I expect. The iBooks has hot links and it's more user-friendly, so I suggest that they visit the iBooks version of their textbook first. And I'm more than happy to demonstrate this during study session or any free time available. Just encourage them to come see me, and I will definitely be able to help them out. And then as far as Sycamore and iPads go, I'm going to cross-reference all my documents. So if they can't find it in one place, they should definitely be able to find it in another place. So I think what I'm trying to say is no excuses. The students have everything at their fingertips, literally. Thank you for your time. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Good luck with Circle Swim. Smell you later.